So today's session, we are more focusing on the introduction part to Redwood Sales and enablement. So the topics that we are going to cover in this session is background of Redwood Sales or Redwood concept and evaluation of CX sales and how we enable Redwood Sales and a comparison between CX sales and Redwood sales. Then we will cover the demo part of enabling Redwood sales. Okay. For this training, the assumption is we know the application composer and sandboxes as part of CX sales setup. I mean, earlier we used to use we have extensively used application composer and sandboxes for CX sales implementations. The same will need here to extend some of the data model and basic knowledge of JSON and HTML, JavaScript, and other CX sales setups. Okay. So this slide tells the reason why we have Oracle moved to Redwood units. Basically, so in earlier CX sales product, so it used to be more of a like if you open some record, sales reps will need to fill the data more, and it's not a guided process. So and steps are to complete their day-to-day transactions or things like that. So they need some training, more training because it doesn't tell the next step or next process. So with Redwood UX, so first of all, Redwood user experience. So Oracle is bringing all the applications or all the products into Redwood UI. So it's a better UI than the ADF UI. Earlier, we have in Fusion application only ADF UI. So it is far better than that ADF UI. And not only CX sales, even other pillars or other products are moving to Redwood UX. And every new product from Oracle is in Redwood theme. With Redwood CX sales, right? Redwood sales. So users or this will get conversational experiences. The example for this is if they go to navigate to specific record, or if they are into some Redwood pages, so there will be a action bar. So in that action bar, you can type what action you wanted to perform, and then it will suggest some actions, relevant actions, or it will auto suggest the next actions. So that way it is a conversational experience. Suppose you wanted to edit some field, a specific field. You can just type update a field name, that field name, update status or edit status. So it will understand, it will open that relevant action. And if you want to add some more child records or related object records, so you can go to you can just type all those actions in the action bar. So it will suggest that actions. So we will see in the like demo part, or maybe tomorrow, on the standard actions or whatever, the conversational experience. Then transformational seller user experience. So this is basically um, sellers, right, to our sales reps basically. Uh, so they need some guided process uh, and suggestions to a context relevance, and and all these steps, uh, right? So we can use some automation steps to provide the next action. So all this is guided experience. With this guided experience, so sales reps will be able to sell easily. And in the same way, buyer will also uh, experience same experience. So Redwood Sales is evaluation of Oracle Sales Cloud. So it's just like it's not a completely new. It's a new product, but the the background or data model or whatever is exist for Sales Cloud. So Oracle built on top of that. So it's everything is same, just another application based on the same data model or same setups. So it provides some faster and modern responsive experience. So comparatively to the ADF UI. And you can see the images here. So this first image is the sales dashboard. So you can insert some of the daily activities here. So sales reps can just come to this uh, sales dashboard, and then they can uh, check their activities here. My open task, my activity, my appointments today, or the important opportunities that they might need to work. So, so it's all here. And same way it applies for sales manager or other roles as well. And if they open some of the record, so this is the page it will open. So this is opportunity. So here you can see the record information, the simple or the important information on the header part. And if you click on this details page, you will go to edit page where you can update some more information. So this is the action bar I was talking on the conversational experience. So you can search the keywords here and you will get suggestions to add a new contact or new product, or to create a quote. So all those things will be we can create from. And these are called panels. So each panel card will give some summary of the related or child object. So Redwood Sales is a new user experience. It is not a separate application, as I said. It's built on top of Oracle Sales data model. And to enable this, customers don't need to pay any additional license fees for this. It's just a they just need to adopt or They just need to enable and they need to implement Redwood. They can implement Redwood Sales. And in ADF UI, we have some restrictions on layouts. So we can't put multiple columns in a page, and that can be resolved here. And since it's a Visual Builder application or powered, so it will provide some flexibility to extend the UI components, and not everything, but it provides up to some extents. The reason is it's a uh, um, it's a it provides Oracle provides some provided some templated approach. So there will be some limitations to extend some of, like we can't change example. uh, so this layout for opportunity, so this is the standard view. So the panels we need to add here on. So all additional panels you can add, but the view will be always this way. If you open any standard object or custom object, so it should be in this way only. So we don't have uh, options to add other buttons, all those things. Or so within this panel, you may write some code and then you can modify. But it will be in the still in the panel. So all the page layouts and all whatever we have in the existing customer environments. So we need to uh, re-implement the pages part. So that is the visual part, right? So visual part is replaced by Redwood, say, all these pages, etc. So that we need to replace. Groovy scripts, server scripts, server level validations, server level required conditions, those setups will still remain. You don't need to change anything. Just pages part will be replaced with this Redwood Sales. All other setups will remain as it is. And this Redwood Sales we will extend through VB Studio. And with this Redwood Sales, so sales reps uh, can identify what the other person is thinking. That is empathy for the seller user. And also it's a so sales users can easily adopt to this Redwood Sales. So they don't need any training. They don't need much training uh, for this Redwood Sales because it's a guided one, right? So they don't need much, but some small training is enough. Uh, so with this guided approach and some automation processes, they don't need to enter much of the data. So it will be automatically filled some cases, or it will be minimized. And Oracle suggestion is uh, so customers might ask multiple fields, so many fields on the layouts, but it's uh, Oracle is recommending to keep the relevant fields or whatever is minimum required. Or so keeping more fields uh, just for a data entry purpose doesn't help for sales reps. So whatever is the minimal information that is required on the layouts, but it depends again. some customers strictly ask, so we can't do it. Okay, so key benefits of this Redwood Sales is it applies Redwood UI, and it applies, it gives guided experience, conversational, then browser-based page navigation. In ADF UI, if you observed, um, once we navigate to a page, if we click on the browser back or the forward, right? So we lost the contest and the page will disappear and it will give a blank page or some message. So, but it doesn't navigate to the previous page, whatever we have worked in the earlier. But this is a Visual Builder powered UI. So it supports this browser-based navigation. Suppose now you are in sales dashboard page, and then you you clicked on to account link. And if you click on the back button on the browser, so it will go to the back page, that is sales dashboard. So it remembers that, like the other pages or other uh, web pages. So it's easy adoption for sales users because it's a guided experience, and it is built on top of existing application. We can we can extend this UI. We have that flexibility because it's powered by Visual Builder with some limitations. AI features can be embedded and also uh, with some of the tools it provides this AI features we can embed. Now, for enabling Redwood Sales, we need some key setups that are adaptive search. This is must because all the adaptive search is nothing but workspace setup. So in CX sales, we have what workspace or adaptive search, right? So all the landing pages or the list pages uh, and and search capabilities are powered by adaptive search. So uh, Redwood Sales uses same, so we need to enable adaptive search. So we don't have any option. We should enable adaptive search, and it's a very useful. Uh, then interactions. So this is new objects came in Redwood Sales for storing all the interactions whenever a call ends or some conversations with customers, right? So all these will be logged into interaction object. So this also uh, it will come as part of Redwood Sales. So the first part is adaptive set. Second is interactions. Forecasting is still in the it's not yet released, but it's again a different approach or a different way that the way we did in CX is it's slightly different. It's not yet released, but it will be different. It will also come as part of Redwood Sales. Then we need to enable this and we also need to configure activities display. We will see this in the demo part. How do we configure, how do we opt in, and how do we configure activities display, or what is this activities display? So basically the activities panel, right? We have in most of the sales objects like opportunity, uh, account, lead. So we have activities panel. So uh, what what needs to be shown in the activity panel so that it will we need to configure in this step. To enable LinkedIn, to enable Redwood Sales, we need to go to setup and maintenance and change feature opt-in. And here we need to edit, and then we need to check digital sales and Redwood Sales checkboxes. We'll see these steps. Then comparison of CX sales versus Redwood sales. So the first box, first column will tell the features available only in CX sales as of now. Business plans, so it's available only in CX sales. Forecasting and quotas, it's not yet released, and so we have still in CX sales. Resource directory, assessment templates. Assessment templates, we use it for lead, opportunity, account, and partner, etc. So this is not available in the Redwood sales, and there is a different way that is also not yet released. That is Redwood interviews. So with that interviews, so we can achieve the same steps or same features. Global search and workspace is still available only in CX sales. I mean, here workspace is the workspace UI. So that is only available in CX sales. We will use Redwood workspace setup in Redwood sales, but the UI is different in workspace, and in Redwood sales it is in Redwood style. And search and saved searches. So in simplified UI, whatever saved searches we have created, so those will not be available in Redwood sales. Here we will use the workspace saved searches. Seventh point you can ignore. This is yeah. All the look and feel will be changed. So it's earlier it will be in ADF UI, right? So here it will be in the Redwood UI. In Redwood sales only, record overviews. So that is the overview page. So that is available only in Redwood sales. Action bar, that is used for conversion. Uh, to and to give some keywords to populate some actions. So that is available only the action that is available only in Redwood sales. Activity stream, that is the activity panel. This is not the activities like appointments, all not only this activity, it's just a so it, this activity panel will just summarize what is happening in that record. So whether some important fields updated, so it will capture into activity stream. So it's not mm, um, one way we can say it is the change history in earlier. So it's a basically it tracks all the changes in that particular record. Important information only, not everything. Email discussions. So we can send emails, and that discussions will be there in Redwood sales. Sales dashboard is available specifically in Redwood sales. Sales orchestration. So this is also available only in Redwood sales. And CTA integration and web web conference integration. So this is suppose if you have the activities and Outlook. So these integrations, if you create some appointment with some Zoom meeting or Teams meeting, and if you go to that record, it will suggest an action to start the meeting from the Redwood Sales application itself. You don't need to go to the Outlook and start the meeting. So you can start from the Redwood Sales application itself. And some of the features it will share by both applications. So that is search, adaptive search. Same setup will be shared by CX Sales and Redwood Sales. Homepage, it will be same. Security, it will be, it is same. Whatever the security we define for CX Sales using security console will be applied here as well. And sales resources, user setup, all those things, and roles, sales organization setup. So all will be shaped. It will be remain same. Data model and import export. Data model is nothing but whatever we changes we will do using application composer will remain same. To create an object, to create a field, to create a relationship, so to create a server script, so to create to add a required or updatable condition at field level, so we still use application composer. So going forward, we still need to use application composer uh, with VisualBuilder Studio. Import export will be remain same. Notifications, the same bell icon will be available in Redwood Sales also. It remains same. All the notification will come as usual. Roll-ups, routines, mass update. Roll-ups will be available in Workspace as well. So it was available earlier as well. Routines also available in CX Sales also. Mass update is available as part of uh, Workspace. So those features also will be available as it is. So this is some the roadmap for CX Sales. So one more thing. So we are hearing the digital sales, next gen sales, Redwood sales, all these terms, right? All are same. So digital sales, initially they launched, Oracle launched initially the digital sales for only inside sales reps. Then they extended it to the sales reps also. Then they renamed it to next gen sales. And then they again renamed it to Redwood Sales. Now the name for the latest or the current name is Redwood Sales, but all are same. All are same. So as part of the first productivity improvement, so Oracle introduced Workspace, right? So it was so many years at least. And access groups, it was also introduced some years before. CX Sales Mobile also. So these are all some bases and some uh, some important uh, important setups as a base for the next gen sales. So the next gen sales or Redwood sales will use Workspace. It will use access groups for the access. Um, one one key point on adaptive search is because the search pages, right, is powered by the list pages. List pages or landing pages are powered by workspace. All the custom predicates that we have written in the roles, right? So those will not apply for workspace. And Redwood Sales list pages are powered by workspace. So there also the custom predicates, whatever we have written, so that will not apply. And the replacement for uh, so these custom predicates is access groups. So you can write same conditions using workspace for the access, and that will work in workspace and Redwood Sales. And these are some of the as part of next step. So they are enabling some more features in transform seller experience. And next, some more features like next gen PRM, next gen forecasting. Okay, some dashboards. So all these sales ML predictions. So all these will be in future or currently in progress. Okay, so now we will quickly see the demo part. Okay. So first, you should have some implementation consultant, application implementation consultant role to enable the offering and sales administrator. So this is the Oracle Fusion Cloud application. So it has all the sales or other modules. Depending on the roles, you will get these modules. Uh, so to enable as a initial steps, right? So you need to go to setup and maintenance from the navigator or this profile icon. So from here also it will be available under my enterprise. So you can go to setup and maintenance from here or from profile icon. So here first we need to enable the uh, which modules we want. So some customers only want service or sales or only ERP, right? So later point of time, if they opt for different service, so they can choose this. So first they need to, if they want to enable first sales or service, they should go to offerings, and here they need to enable sales here. So they need to uh, enable this. It's already enabled. If not, they just need to enable it. So once it is enabled, then we need to switch to sales. And change feature opting. So this is the uh, place where we can go to, uh, where we can drill down to sales offerings. So the first row is sales, right? So here you have features. You need to edit this features. And the first one, digital sales next gen UI, you need to enable. And the second row, that is sales in Redwood UX. So you need to enable both these checkboxes to enable. So this step is enough just to use the out of the box features of Redwood Sales. You don't need to do anything else. Whatever Oracle developed, the Redwood Sales application, standard features, same we can use just by enabling this two checkboxes. To navigate to Redwood Sales, so you can see sales, right? This is the ADF UI based the UI. So this
So
is
Sunil, one question. So
CXS.
this offering, if you want to opt this Redwood application, do you have any idea about the licensing? Is it required?
Not
Client
required.
has to,
Not required. It's just part of CX sales license.
it comes
Not
with sale.
yeah. For Redwood Sales, you just need to go to this group, Redwood Sales, and here you can see all the sales relevant objects. Okay, so you can go to one of the object and just so this is the list page. So we will go in detail in the next sessions on these, but this is the this is just UI. So we'll go in detail, but this is the UI. So the next part is any configuring. If you drill down to this account, right, we can see the uh, activities panel. Right here, it says account updated, or so this recent, this history, we will set up using. If you go to configuration, then configure activities display, and here you can choose the object. So this activity stream is only available for these objects as of now. So you can set up only for these objects. You can duplicate this configuration with the seeded one, or and then you can modify. Suppose for account object, what attributes I need to track. So those things you will enable here. You need to just click on here. And then you need to enable the attributes that you wanted to uh, track and for display. So if you just enable monitor for changes, so it will be tracked. It will be monitored, but it won't display. But if you want to display those in the activity stream, you need to enable this checkbox for each other, for other child object or related objects also. You need to enable those fields here. And
Sunil,
for different object, you need to switch to different object and just update.
So does this replaces audit history? Is it like that?
Uh, the audit history in CX sales will not be available here. Yes, we can use this feature in place of audit history.
Okay.
So that is all for this session. I'll
Neil, just